Good morning. Morning, everyone. We are going to wait. We're going to shoot. You're going to accompany me make coffee today. We will use where's my coffee cup?
Need help?
I'm good, thank you. We will use this and we will fill it up with cold brew. Wait, let's turn the camera so you can see what I'm looking at. Turn camera. Forgotten how to use TikTok. This is a frother. There. Ta-da! So we're gonna boil water right now. Okay, it's boiled already. And what will we do with boiled water? We will create tablea chocolates. We'll mix tablea into the cold brew. Why? Because it's healthy. Tablea in your cold brew, well, in my cold brew, adds very essential antioxidants to combat cancer, to combat free radicals. So we are going to use 2 tableas. I take 2 tableas a day. Here they are. Just a local Philippine tablea. It's actually, for me, in my opinion, the best chocolate tablets in the world because they're 100% pure chocolates. Let's taste it. Yep. 100%. Shoot. Terrible. My God. I don't know why people eat this. I'd rather drink it. So about 2 spoons of water, just very little. It's like barely higher than the tablea itself. See, the water is very low. Put in the frother. This is a frother. Watch this. See, there you go. See, it's a frother. We're gonna froth it. Actually, I don't want to froth it, but there's no choice. This thing froths everything. Because if you froth it, it will thicken and it will start to move upwards. Okay, now that I mixed the tablea in and practically crushed it to hell, there. Okay, we will now add matcha and barley. Here's the barley grass. Anna, start with the matcha. The spoon is in the matcha. There. Start with the matcha. Why? Well, for taste and for health. What's nice with matcha is since this is pure tablea and pure coffee, it sort of it's hard to drink. You have to get used to the bitter taste. It's okay when you mix the two, it becomes like mocha. But still, adding matcha will sort of sweeten it a little. I don't know why, but I've noticed that if you add matcha, it's a little sweeter. Incredible, right? Then we'll put a little barley, because barley grass is very healthy for your gut. There's the grass. There. Barley grass. Let's seal this. Keep everything out, although I don't know what creatures will eat barley. What creatures in their right mind will enter the barley powder and eat it, or the matcha. There you go. Nicely mixed. There. Okay. There. It's nice and blended or frothed. Now let's accompany me to my ref. Hi, thanks for liking. If you don't know, I want to teach you how to make my cold brew. So the cold brew takes about 20 hours. We're going to make cold brew after this because the one I have here is actually the last batch. There, this is my last shot of cold brew. I'm gonna be drinking that and then we'll make new cold brew today to replenish this. For now, let's add first the milk. Aha, I'm out of milk. Okay, wait here while I get the milk. Just wait here. I'm gonna get it from the other ref. Unless I have some hidden. Wait. Let's see. Oh, I have hidden milk here. There. Ta-da! Oat milk. My favorite oat milk. Yeah, I like the taste. It's not the healthiest. Honestly, there are negative things about oat milk. But as long as you take it in moderation there, it's fine. Everything in moderation is fine. Moderation would mean 1 to 2 times. Once every 2 days. Or if you want, once a day. But try not to go more. It's like the limits already. You're already slightly above the limit of safety. If you drink every day. But it's very slight. It's still okay, I guess. If I drink it every day, I wouldn't mind. But I try to keep it every 2 days. Try to. So in 1 week, maybe I'll drink oat milk 4 or 5 days of the week. Which is not exactly every day, but it's close to it. Hey, anyway, here, we'll pour the oat milk. And I pour a lot. That's why it's not safe for me. There. I want it latte'd. I really prefer full latte. And since there's no water involved, except for that small 2 spoons for mixing, it's practically pure. Okay, I want you to see this. Wait. So let's fix the camera. The camera view. Oops, down. Oh, it won't go down anymore. Anyway, you can see it here. There, see? We're now... Oops, wait, I forgot. I forgot to add heavy cream. Can't shake this because it's heavy. Watch this. It's like toothpaste cream, see? Toothpaste cream. We will put toothpaste cream here. When you say heavy cream, when I say heavy cream, I meant heavy cream. Heavy cream. There. Just a little. Nothing's measured. All estimates. All just guesses. Based on nothing. Maybe based on eyes. My eyes. As in visual. And froth it to death. Froth. The frothing it will give you an easier time later instead of using the straw. Because either it's using this frother or it's my straw. There. There you go. And now for le café. Le café. Whisk it a little and pour it in. Shall I pour it all? Yeah, pour it all. There, wow. Okay, there you go. Like I said, we're making a new one later. After this, I go to the ice box. This is sort of a daily routine, although instead of doing it this morning, this time it's a little late in the... Well, it's early afternoon. It's only 1 p.m. here. I'm sure there too. We'll go to the ice machine and grab some ice. Yeah, that's it. The ice is my water. Now, going back so I can close everything. Just wait for me there. Wait for me. Wait for me. There, everything's closed. We're bringing the whipped cream. Because can't apply it now. There's too much ice. I'll have to drink some of this coffee. My PA is here. She's going to help me. Kabayan ka. It's spilled.
Wait.
There. Can you wash this for me, please? That one. Just rinse. Rinse and no need to put soap because
Yeah.
make sure, just make sure.
Put paminta in her.
Sige. Okay lang. You can put it now.
Oh, yeah.
It can be late naman Where's my straw? Oh no, I'm missing a straw.
Here.
There? Okay. There you go. Straw. Oh, this is nice. This is actually very nice. Okay, I don't like the froth. That's why I don't like using the frother. Because it creates too much froth. But my whisker, if I use the whisker, it's okay, but it's loose. Okay, let's just drink the froth. I don't like it, so I'll drink it off. It's so delicious. Can't believe it. But it's really very delicious. There you go. Perfect. And the last is whipped cream. Of course, it's better if I whip my own whipped cream with also the heavy cream. But never mind. This makes it faster and more aesthetic. Hot. Akala nyo it's for here, no? Just kidding. I'll just love it. See, it's not the whipped cream, but it's good enough for me. Yeah. There. Ta-da! Whipped cream. Woohoo! Okay. One more blast in the mouth. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Now that I have this, I'll have enough energy to make the cold brew. Okay, that's so good. Now let's make the cold brew. Fortunately, camera can go up and can even twist forward a little more. There you go. Let me get the coffee beans. Wait here. Don't move. Oh, here I am. As a rule of thumb, I use Arabica because of the taste. I love the taste of Arabica. Some people blend it, mix it with other flavors, but I just stick to nothing but Arabica. Here, this one we put this overnight. Let's let it dry, maybe in here. Yeah, thank you. There, put a little water here. What?
What kind of pot?
The orange.
Oh, there's an ice.
Ice here. Akin na.
Wait lang.
See, I'll get the ice out. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. Girls can be so demanding. PA sa girls. Demanding. No, just kidding. Okay. Now, this ice won't hurt the cold brew. That's why it's called cold brew. Might as well keep it cold. Here. Thank you. Now, I'm looking for my coffee grinder. Where is the coffee grinder? Oh no, what's this? What is this? Oh no. What's this? Divine.
What? That's yours.
Ano to? I don't even remember this. Ang baho. I don't remember what that is. Never mind. Never mind. Spoiled food with molds. Oh, shoot. Okay. If I can't find a grinder, we're not making the coffee. Where's the grinder? Grinder's not anywhere here. And I don't know why. Where are you, grinder? Divine, there's no grinder here. Don't see it. Yeah, but the live's not seeing anything too. And it's not good. Not good that there's nothing happening in front of the screen. Oh my god, wait. Oops, sorry. My shirt magnetized you. Doesn't work. Let's see if the tracker will follow me. Tracker. Digital tracker of the Flow 2 Pro. There you go. Okay, where are you, grinder? What the heck? Why can't I find you? Do you still remember ever cleaning it up? Because I remember cleaning it, but I remember putting it back here. Okay. You think we can grind it with a NutriBullet? Why not? Let's use the NutriBullet to grind it. Okay, here. Here you go. NutriBullet time. You're gonna crush this all for me. Anyway, the NutriBullet can crush anything, so I'm sure it can grind coffee. Where's the plug? There! It's plugged in. We're going to use the NutriBullet to grind the coffee. Coffee, cold brew does not need any fine grains or fine grind. You can use coarse. In fact, it has to be coarse. And that's just the way cold brews work. So you use a coarse grind for the cold brew. Oh, why did you turn that way? Wait. Why did you turn that way, camera? Okay, wait. More technical difficulties. That's what happens when all the equipment is amateur equipment. I have professional equipment. Don't get me wrong, I'm a movie maker. But what's the fun in that? And how can I review these personal amateur gadgets if I don't use them right? There. Okay, that's better. Yeah. Okay, so you don't need a coarse grain for cold brew. You need you don't need a fine grain for cold brew. You can use coarse grain. What I've noticed is for this study bucket, 300 grams is perfect. But then you can't find 300 grams easily. It's only 250. That's fine. Okay, it's fine. So what I do is, instead of brewing for 16 hours, I make it 18 hours. 18 to 20 hours. It sort of compensates for the taste. It will extract more coffee that way. So it's doable. It still works. Oh, I don't need to grind it. It's already ground. Oh my golly. Yeah. Step one, when you open coffee, you inhale it. Oh my, that smells so good. Nothing like freshly opened coffee. Okay, now that it's ground, that means the quality is less. Quality depends on the beans, and if you did not open any bean, in fact, if you bought it from the grocery itself, it's already a little less. And then now we even had, I found out that it's ground. It's even lesser than just beans that you ground. But it makes life easier. There's no reason to use the grinder or the NutriBullet, so we're putting it away. All the NutriBullet stuff, away with you. There, away with it. And we pour every single grain into the toddy bucket. That's it. Wow. Just like that. Okay. Divine,
Yes.
need to return this to the ref. Need to throw this. Okay. And something to stir it with, which is most probably, let's try this. I've never used this to stir coffee. It's not for stirring coffee. Where's my coffee stirrer thing? I don't know where it is. Anyway, never mind. I will use this. Let's see if it works. Ah, no, it's gonna scoop up. You know what? I'll just use a spoon. Spoon. There. Start small first. Get it all in. Get all the grains inside the water. Try to liquefy it if possible. Be careful that I don't hit the filter. Okay, I can feel now that it's too thick. There's just too much coffee and too little water. So I'll add water. Be right back. Okay, now that it's up to more than around 50%, I'll tell you that you have to make sure that it's really well mixed. I've read and heard that some ways of making it, they don't mix it at all. I don't see the point in that. How can you get the dry coffee into the water if you don't put the coffee in the water? And then I've tried putting the coffee in a container so it's cleaner. And it turned out really bad. The coffee was more like water after. It was not dark, it was not strong. It felt like watered coffee. Tasted like watered coffee. So, I do not suggest that you put the coffee in any sort of mesh. It's just not right. No matter how the mesh claims that it's for cold brew, I'd rather not get those systems. Nothing beats just putting it in a container like this, in a bucket, and mixing it in like you're mixing milk and water. Just like that. Just that simple. Milk and water. This container has a filter underneath it. Make sure you don't hit the filter. Or if you do, then, you'll have a harder time because how can you filter the water? It's possible. I've done it several times accidentally. So it's possible. Just transfer the coffee twice. But it's just much of a hassle. Okay, we'll add more water now. Slowly fill this to the top. You know what? Let me bring the water here. It's getting heavy. I might spill it. I'm getting water now. Just a second. There. Very good. Divine, busy. I guess she's busy. Not answering. Okay, so we're gonna mix more. Okay, normally I put this in the ref, but my ref is now full. That's why I didn't hesitate to put ice inside this bucket. So it's a little cool. It's not a rule of thumb that it has to be cold, but definitely it cannot be hot. Since my room is air conditioned, I guess it's going to be fine. You don't want the acids and the, I forgot what you call the chemicals, to be released, which is usually released when it is hot. Okay, and then it will change the taste and it will be not as healthy as cold brew. So cold brew has to stay cold. You have to brew the coffee in coldness. The best is a ref, but as I said, I don't have a ref right now. I do, but it's full. So we will put this, we'll use cold water. Can you put cold water here?
Sure.
Ice cold. So I'm using now ice cold water, and before this ends, I'll put another cup of water, of ice, to make sure it's cold. And I'll just leave it here. But you see now, here's exactly where I leave it. Thank you, Divine. Let's mix this in. There, wow, it's getting higher. Okay, this looks nice and high, but we're gonna fill it to the top. Why top? I want to brew more than what can fit the container, the pitcher earlier, the glass one. So I have some for myself. So as I pour, I'll pour a cup for myself, and the rest goes into the container. And it's like, I feel like I have free coffee. It extends a day for me. So I'll fill this to the top. But this is supposedly the maximum already in terms of height. But no, we're gonna fill it to the top so I can get my free coffee. Coffee. Okay. Last Divine. Last cup, yeah. Move the camera here so you have a different angle. There, that's better. There, haha. Thank you. See, it's quite mixed already. It's already like in the water itself. There. And the rest will be ice. Divine, last ice, please.
Ice?
Here, puno all the way to the top. All the way to the top, huh? Make it lampas pa the top.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. So my very attractive PA is going to get ice. There. This should be about right. Let's take a sip of this one. Might spill. I don't want to let go of the spoon because if I do, it might disappear in there. And that's it. I don't want to dip my hands inside. So good. Whew, this is so good. This batch will last about a week. There's a 1 week limit for cold brew, but I find that if you put it in a really cold refrigerator, it can extend to even 2 weeks. But on the 3rd week, I noticed that it's already a bit acidic, so which is fine. But it's just like boiling it already. The reason you don't boil it is so there's no acid. And in 3 weeks' time, you can taste the acid, and it defeats the purpose of it being a cold brew. Right? There. Can we put all the ice? Yeah, they all fit. Yay! All the ice fit. It's practically to the brim. I see that it's on the brim. There you go. And we not touch this for 20 hours. 20 hours that way. Again, 18 hours with 300 grams, or 16 hours with 300 grams. 18 hours because I put only 250 grams. And I'm adding 2 hours for the extra water because that's over the required limit. So you already have less coffee and you have more water than required. So that's the reason why I'll steep it for 20 hours. And it always comes out perfect. Anyway, you can experiment yourself. And you can experiment it on yourself. Don't take my word for it. Art is art. There are no rules. Okay? No rules in art. Just do it. And before we end this live, let me take another sip. Okay? I hope you learned, okay? I hope you learned. We're going to pour this out tomorrow. Oh, wait. Let's time it. 20 hours. The timing starts. Let's use an alarm for this.
Di ko yan binasa ha.
Sige. Let's set this to alarm in 20 hours. How do you set this? Stop. Reset. How do I set this? How do you set this for 20 hours? My golly.
Yung minutes, ako yun. Kanina.
Oh, there. 20 hours. There. Yeah, that's fine. Ready, set, go. Countdown. When it alarms, we pull out. There. Garmin Enduro 3. My favorite Garmin. 34 days battery life, MIPS screen, which I love. I prefer versus the OLED because you can see it even with no light. There you go. Thank you for watching the live, and I'll see you tomorrow when we remove the coffee. Bye.